This video had to be made right now, so I hope there's no background noise. It's very hot here today, and I do have my air conditioning on, so hopefully it's not going to come through with this fancy schmancy new microphone I just purchased from DJI. Anyway, I am so sick and tired of this whole narrative that Teslas are going to start killing people as soon as they launch in June in full self-driving, unsupervised, otherwise known as Robotaxi. Now, let me give you some statistics here. First of all, I drive every day in my Model 3 in full self-driving. I'm actually not in full self-driving right now because I also enjoy driving this car. But first of all, the cars are really safe. Second of all, what I want to get into today is the numbers that people are not paying attention to. There are 40,000, on average, 40,000 people every year die in car accidents in the United States alone. Now, I actually haven't, you can do me a favor, look up what that number is worldwide and then put it in the comments down below. But it's enormous. It's enormous. Like, you know, we ban cigarettes, we ban all these things. We ban, in the United States now, we're trying to ban sugar. Not a bad idea, by the way. The obesity rates, people are dying from obesity, people are dying from heart attacks. Nobody talks about cars. Nobody talks about humans driving cars, killing other humans. They talk about guns, killing people. Cars are weapons now. Cars are killing people. And they're killing people more now than ever. The accident rates in the United States are higher than they have ever been. And they're going up all the time, constantly. Now, we know the reason for that. First of all, people are far more aggressive, they're far more on edge, and they're far more selfish in many ways than they have ever been. We now live in this world of me. I am more important than anybody else. Get the hell out of my way. I gotta go here and I gotta go now. And if you're in my way, all you are is a nuisance. The other thing that's happening is in my area is body shops are backed up. And I talk to people all over the country because I'm in this network of Tesla owners, and we all talk. We're all over the country. I got guys in California, I got guys in Ohio, guys in Florida, guys in New York, guys in New Jersey, you name it. Pick an area, they're out there. And we talk about this stuff. We discuss it. And body shops in many, if not most areas, especially highly populated areas, are backed up. The other thing that's happening, you're seeing this. So it's not like I'm telling you, something that you don't believe. You see it already. Just about every day when you leave your house, you're either going home or on your way to work or coming home from work or going to the store or dropping your kids off at school or taking them to soccer practice, or you're just going to Costco or you're going to Walmart or whatever it is you're doing, you're seeing these traffic holdups. And 90% of those are because of accidents. You're seeing it on the highways. The other thing that's getting worse now than ever is, and I just noticed the other day, I saw two different days actually. I saw two accidents on two-lane, heavily traveled road here. One was a 4-car accident and the other one was a 3-car accident. These are fender benders. This is tailgating, but it's not tailgating. Tailgating is one thing. Tailgating has always been a problem. Tailgating is preventable if you're watching the road. But if you're tailgating and you're on your iPhone, tailgating is just, forget about it. I mean, it's over at that point. So now you're seeing these, what would be called pileups. You know, pileups used to only happen in blizzards where visibility, or in fog where visibility was down. Pileups are happening now on sunshiny days where there is no bad weather. Well, what is the reason for that? There's only one. There can only be one. Is that you're not watching the road. And if you're not watching the road, I can guarantee you're not reading a book, you're not reading the newspaper, you're certainly not studying for a test, and you're not working. You're on your iPhone, or you're on your Samsung, or your whatever phone it is you're using. But it's really, really dangerous. And I need you to understand something. When I put my car, I have a Tesla Model 3 2022 with full self-driving. Mine is the old version. I have version 12, hardware 3 software, which is the old version. The new cars have version 13, hardware 4. When I'm in my car in full self-driving, I am required to face forward because there's a camera right up here, right there, that's watching me all the time. It's watching me right now. And if I was trying to record this video and have my car in full self-driving, it wouldn't allow me to do so. I would get this big flashing red steering wheel that would jump out onto my face, and the car will go beep, 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 and it says take over immediately. Your car doesn't do that. You can be on your phone, you can be putting on your makeup, you can be doing whatever it is you want to do. If you're a guy, you could be watching porn, whatever it is. You know, beautiful women put on makeup, guys watch porn. Sorry, what am I going to tell you? Well, maybe some guys put on makeup. Anyway, look, that's a joke. Don't go attacking me in the comments. But the bottom line is, my car right now in full self-driving will not allow me to be on my phone. Yours won't. And I'm telling you right now, I said this years and years ago when the DUI first became popular. I had no problem with that. People should not drink and drive. You should never drink and drive. But I always questioned the fact that why wasn't Apple required to have software in their phone, so that when you got in your car, your phone wouldn't work while the car was moving. They could have easily been forced by the government to do that. And now you're worried about my car in full self-driving, where I'm required right now to face forward and not use my phone. How stupid do you think that really sounds? Like, are you kidding me? Do you think that my car is safer with me totally in control of it, on my phone, looking over here, looking over there, going over here? My car has the ability right now to drive me anywhere in full self-driving, safer than you. And the other thing I notice about when I am in full self-driving is most of the time when my car has to react abruptly or take evasive action is because of another human driver doing something stupid. That's a fact. That's a fact. And if you're going to comment, I get so angry, I'm sorry, but if you're going to comment down below and to say some stupid thing about Teslas being dangerous, or full self-driving being dangerous, or that the Tesla cars are going to kill people, do me a favor. Before you say something really stupid like that, I want you to get in a Tesla, go test drive one, it's free, and experience full self-driving yourself. And I guarantee you, if you go 2 miles down the road in a full self-driving Tesla, the first thing you are going to notice is how absolutely dangerous every other driver is on the road. And your car is spending most of its time navigating around those idiots. I'm sorry I'm angry, but it's so stupid. It's so stupid when you've been doing something. I've had this car now for 3 years using full self-driving. And when some idiot comes on here or goes on X or goes on Facebook and shares all this bullshit information about how dangerous full self-driving is, it's really, really annoying. It's really annoying to somebody who, it's like standing out in the pouring rain and somebody walks up behind you and you turn around to them and they say, wow, what a beautiful day. I'm glad it's not raining. And you're like, are you kidding me? Rain is pouring down all over me. What is wrong with you? Are you stupid? Like, that's the equivalent of what's happening here. So let me tell you something. Everybody's talking about the launch of full self-driving or unsupervised or Robotaxi in June from Tesla. They've already launched these vehicles. You're already seeing the pictures and the videos of Tesla vehicles already driving around. Did I say Houston? Austin. With no drivers in them, and they're equipped. They have added equipment on the cars. So they've already launched this. I think the actual launch of the first official 10 vehicles will be when those chosen people to do this are allowed to access their ride-sharing app. I also believe that currently Tesla has the cars teleported. In other words, there are people who are in that app. I presume they're Tesla engineers, they're Tesla AI engineers. They're in their app right now, and they're sending cars to random addresses. And then they're sending them to other random addresses. They're sending them through various intersections. They're sending them to areas that are questionable intersections, questionable traffic areas, because they want to be really, really safe. I believe the cars are already out there. I really do. I believe they're already out there. They're already driving. We haven't seen any videos, thank God, of any of those cars in any accidents of any kind. And it's my belief, everybody's saying, well, they need to have this big announcement. I don't think they need to announce anything. I think they just need to release these first 10 cars, let these people, most likely they will first allow these people to just go to and from addresses, and then they may allow them to pick up some of the other people who are accessing the system at their homes and get in the cars and drive around. I believe that that's what the rollout is going to be. I could be wrong. I could be way wrong on this. But I don't think there's any reason for Tesla to make this big giant announcement. And they may do that also. But I don't think it's necessary. Because to the millions of people who already own Teslas, we already know it's capable. It's the media that are convincing you that it's not. Do you realize that one of the main reasons why we don't have many air traffic disasters, as we did in the past, is because the plane got cut off there for a second. What I was trying to say was, pilots are not flying planes anymore, for the most part. Most of the time when your plane is in the air, the plane is flying the plane. That's why we don't have so many accidents. So, look, full self-driving, autonomous vehicles, they are the future. They're going to save millions of lives over time. But anyway, thanks for watching.